Message to the Black Man in America by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Chapter 15. The So-Called Negroes' Salvation. The number one principle of belief is that your God is one God, and beside Him, you have no other God that can help you. I shall begin with this, the most important of all principles of belief. How many non-Muslims will we find who do not believe in God as being one God, regardless of the Trinity belief preached by the Christians? They, the Christians, claim and agree that Allah God is one God. They make fools of themselves when they reject Islam and the Muslims' 5 principles of belief: one God, His prophets, His books, the resurrection, the judgment. How then did they, the Christians, go astray, believing in 3 gods? Nevertheless, they make one of the 3 the father of the other 2, and these remaining 2 the equal of the father. The so-called Negroes have been led into the gravest of errors in the knowledge of God, Allah, and the true religion, Islam, by their white slave masters. They, the so-called Negroes, have been robbed more than any other people on the planet Earth. If they will only read and listen to the simplest of truths, of which I write and speak, have 3 essentials in it: power, light, and life. I am a mortal like you. It is revealed to me that your God is one God. Holy Quran, chapter 18, verse 110. Will you not bear witness with Muhammad in the above quoted chapter and verse of the Holy Quran? The white race will not agree with Muhammad and the true religion of God Allah, which is Islam, because of the nature in which they were created, as they are the opposers of Allah and the truth. They, white people, know that the so-called Negroes believe in them, but with the help of my God Allah, who came in the person of Master W.F. Muhammad, we will show up the false with the truth in its plainest, simplest form. It is foolish to believe in 3 gods, foolish to make Jesus the Son and the equal of His Father, the one of 2,000 years ago. If Jesus said in His suffering, my God, why hast thou forsaken me?" Matthew, chapter 27, verse 46. Then most surely He did not recognize Himself as being the equal of God, and no other scripture shows Jesus as the equal of God. If Jesus said that He was sent, Matthew chapter 15, verse 24, and John chapter 4, verse 34, then he cannot claim to be equal of his sender. God is not sent by anyone. He is a self-sender. He says in Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 8, chapter 45, verse 22, "Is there a God besides me? I know not any." In another place, he states, "I am God, there is none else." Isaiah chapter 46, verse 9. Also, one God and none other. Mark chapter 12, verse 32. Purchase the books, CDs, and DVDs of the life-giving teachings at store.finalcall.com. Listen to the messages of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan 24/7 at finalcallradio.com. Watch the Nation of Islam's weekly and live broadcasts at NOI.org.